pleased with. That was two really good days. I really like where we are from a just how the tempo of things and where we're at. I feel really good. Obviously, I mean, watching him, he's going to keep working hard. He's got tremendous potential. He's looked really good. He was one of the guys that really stuck out to me yesterday. Obviously, him and Kareem. I thought Mo Chandler looked really good. I thought Jamarcus looked really good. Gumper's good in corner. So I think we might be faster in the back end. Obviously, Garmon's in there. So that was having him back's been a positive, and I just like 3 out of 2 how we've competed. Yesterday, I thought that the defense kind of had the edge when the offense had the edge. I just like how just watching practice and how guys are sprinting on and off the field. It's that buy-in that I really like, and I like that guys have touches. They're listening.
Looking at Chad as a swing guy between safety and corner.
Yes. One of the things that we're doing is dual training our guys. So what that means is, we during the season we play bounds and field and stuff like that, and then match up on personnel. In the spring, they're just going left and right. That way they can learn. And so Chad, Armand, and Orr are dual training safety and corner. You can do that if you're on someone on the right side, someone on the left. And the whole deal is that way. What happens to us in the back end is we'll have an injury. Instead of the next best guy being on the field, remember what happened last night with Solomon. Last year Solomon, I had to move him late, and then he didn't know. You have that learning curve. So we want to dual train him. That's part of kind of our analysis that we wanted to improve upon. So the next best DB it goes in instead of the next best safety. Does that make sense? Or corner. Does that make sense? So we'll go field the boundary in the fall, but in the spring, that's how we're doing it, dual training.
Which one are you looking to see out of Demario? Obviously, they're going to be early years.
I look for him to get better. I look for him to work hard and be the hardest working guys on the field, most disciplined guys on the field, and get after it. I mean, that's the whole deal. We talk to the veterans all the time about the greatest danger to you is to stay the same. And the thing I get from our team is I can sense that our team has a sense of urgency to get better. And I know, for one, I'm motivated. I know they're motivated, and not accomplishing your goals will motivate you. And so, the spirit and the intensity of your team is determined by your best players. And so, those guys, to set the bar. One thing that impressed me today is the quarterbacks. First guys on, first guys off. That's the first time I've seen that. That tells me a lot. I'm talking about sprinting on and off the field, which has everything to do with winning. Our locker rooms look the best it's ever looked. They're all the little things that are now where sometimes you can, take those things for granted. So I'm very pleased with the first 2 days, and glad the first 2 days are over, so we can put pads on and go to work.
You return a lot on the defensive line. Where does George Lee fit into that?
Right in the middle of it. We'll be in there competing. I think the defensive line has a lot of depth and a lot of competition. The guy that really stuck out to me day one was Jaden Bates. Really stuck out to me. Obviously, Renell is a guy. Ami, Tayshawn Smallwood stuck out to me. JoJo. We got a lot of depth in there. Matter of fact, we bumped Boateng back out to depth because we have so many. Christian Hill is pretty solid. He's raw. We got a lot to learn, but he's pretty solid.
How did George just react to what you went through last year?
Very good. Put it behind him. A good kid. Except, had a pretty stern punishment, and has done everything we asked him to try to improve him, and has done more than that. So, done good. Good kids sometimes make bad decisions, and the key is accountability, and I think that and education. That's how he sure got an education on that deal, and I think it's something that he's grown from.
Have you made any adjustments with your skill development sessions, things that you guys are trying to emphasize?
Oh yeah, I mean the things that we're emphasizing is obviously the number one thing on defense is eliminating the big play, and a lot of those, we're going back and studying it, and things have to do with busted plays and one facet or another. But the number one emphasis on defense is continue to get better at the things that we did well. We played the run really well. Eliminate the big play. That means keep everything in front of us. And you notice today, man, I mean, we were well, you guys don't know how long you're in there, but yesterday they kicked you out after 3 periods. I was going like, what did I do that for? You can stay through period 5. So once we go pads, you'll get to see some team sessions, because we'll run 2 team sessions early now. We don't have pads on you try to look at it, because it beats the heck out of each other when you do that. So big play, eliminate the big plays, our #1 focus on defense, and increase our takeaways. Continue to play great run defense, get TFLs and sacks. So that's the emphasis on defense. The emphasis on special team is minimize and eliminate substitution errors, communication errors, field goal percentage. It's a big deal for us, and then continue to get better at the things we're doing. We're pretty good in the return game, pretty good taking care of the football, pretty good in our coverage unit, pretty good kicking the ball out of the end zone on kickoffs. And then offense is very simple. The big thing, a lot of young guys, 4 new starters on the offensive line. We're going to have a new starting quarterback. Obviously, had some veteran running backs. So we got some better. I like the tight end group looks good. The receiving group looks good. So the key is to get better at the things we need to get better. The main thing on offense is we played 84 snaps last year a game. That's second in the country. That's kind of surprising. We played 78 snaps on defense, and that's too many. And that's because that's 10 more than we usually play. Turning the football over causes that. Giving up 1-play touchdowns causes you to play 1 plays in a game. Does that make sense? So the big thing on offense is ball security, turnover ratio for its offense and defense, right? And then obviously no negatives. And one of the things I like is that Coach Lindsey understands our system, and he understands about the quarterback getting the ball out. One of the worst things we've done, not last year, but for 4 years, is give up negative plays. So ball security and negative plays on offense, eliminate the big play on defense, right? Special teams, obviously field goal percentage, and substitution errors. That's exactly what we go over in our meetings, and the things we're trying to make it better.
Coach, what kind of message does it send to the team when the quarterbacks, the new guys, under center at least, are the ones leading them out in the field back and forth?
Yeah, the deal, the quarterback's going to be the guy that elevates the other 10 guys on the field. That's what I'm looking for. It's not, and obviously takes care of the ball, doesn't give up negative plays. So I like all 3 of those guys are really competing, and I like it. I think it really, with competition, there's competition everywhere. You got a lot of depth on the defensive line, linebacker, running back. There's a lot of competition there, though. A lot of competition. There's secondary and the offensive line's got a lot of newcomers coming in those places, but there's still a lot of competition. And I like the attitude, the effort, and the quality of the people that we have. But the quarterback is the key component, and the key component of the quarterback is leadership. And it's not the guy that's talking. It's the guy that the other 10 guys respond to. That can lead them down the field and score. So that's what we're looking for. And 3 guys have been impressive so far. Yeah, I mean, we have to, what he's doing in off-season stuff. We want him to have a legitimate opportunity to compete track and to do the best that he can do. So we have to communicate from a strength standpoint how we do that. And we have time to look up. Right now, he's having to focus right now because he's got time that he's not doing anything in tracks right now. So, but it's hard to do. It's hard for guys to do that. I mean, obviously Gerhard's, in baseball makes it really hard. But when we tell the guys they can do it, we're going to let them have the opportunity to do it. Give and take.
Thanks, Coach.
All righty.